Hey ladies, so I just want to jump in here because I think there's maybe some confusion about what this HIIT challenge is, and I apologize for that because really yesterday I just came up with the idea that I wanted to do it. It wasn't anything I put any thought into. I was just like, you know what, I want to do this, and so I thought, well, maybe I'm gonna invite everybody else to join me. So I didn't put a lot of, usually when I do these things, I prepare better, I plan better, I put a lot more details out there about it. But I was like, I gotta get this going because I wanted it to start today. So anyways, I want to explain a little bit more about exactly what HIIT actually is, because I think there may be some confusion about it. First of all, high intensity interval training. So right there, high intensity interval training is what it is, okay? So that means you are going to work until you can't work no more, so that you have to rest. And then you're going to repeat that over and over again. That's what HIIT training is. We used to do HIIT training in boot camp, and it would be a 20-minute workout. Like, our workouts are actually 20 minutes. So it was nothing more than that, right? So, and the purpose was to work for 20 seconds as hard as you can, and then rest for 10 seconds, and then repeat that over and over again, okay? That is what a HIIT workout is. It's not with weights. It's some form of cardio. So if you want to think of HIIT, it's cardio based. It's not weights, because I want you to understand the difference between them two. And the reason being is these are both really beneficial to us as we go through perimenopause and menopause, because they both can help us to, the weight training helps with building muscle, right? We need the muscle mass. We need to be stronger. We need to be healthier. We need our bones to be stronger. And more muscle helps us to burn fat. And then the high intensity interval training also helps to burn body fat. Again, we need help with this as we age, but there's a very big difference between the two. So strength training, weight training, that's pushing yourself, picking up heavy weights, lifting as heavy weights as much as you can, pushing yourself so that your muscles get taxed, your muscles get tired, you get sore, you're building that muscle mass. High intensity interval training is cardio based. That boosts your metabolism because it gets your heart rate up, right? It makes you out of breath. It improves your heart, all the things. So they're very different, okay? With that being said, like, some of the HIIT workouts that I'm going to be doing are body weight based, right? Because I can't run. I have this thing going on with my Achilles, and it's been going on for way too long. But anyway, long story, I just can't run. It's not going to work for me because it just causes a lot of pain. But I can get on my bike and do intervals. I can do body weight intervals, which is that video that I posted in the group this morning. And what it is working hard, getting out of breath so that you have to rest so that you can work hard again, okay? It's not like steady state cardio, like you're going to go for a 2-hour run. That's not HIIT. Because unless you can sprint for 2 full hours, you're not doing high intensity, right? The purpose is to work until you cannot work no more. So yesterday I did that video that I posted. And while it was a beginner video, for me it was pretty easy. I had to really work hard to get my heart rate up when I did it, okay? Because obviously I do this quite often. So what I did is I added more movements because I wanted my heart rate to get up. Because if my heart rate didn't get up and I didn't sweat and it wasn't hard, it wasn't doing the work that it was supposed to do. That's funny. Move my arm enough, and now I got my 10,000 steps. I think that's called cheating. Anyway, right? So you have to work hard at it. So I'm just going to give you some examples. So let's say you want to do this on your treadmill, and you are okay with running, okay? So what you would do is the first minute, 2 minutes, just go at a nice, easy pace, maybe 3.5 to 4 miles an hour. You can add a little incline if you want. Get your heart rate up, get your body moving, get your muscles stimulated for about 2 minutes. Then you're going to go up to like 5 or 6, and if you want to start slow, go up to 5. Sprint for 20 to 30 seconds, bring it back down to where you were when you were warming up, and then walk for about 45 seconds to a minute, because you want to bring the heart rate back down so that you have to work to get it back up again, because that's where the fat burning effect comes into play. And then you repeat that over and over and over again. As you work harder throughout those 15 minutes, you might need a little more rest, and that's okay. Okay? Because if you cannot continue to work hard in that work period, so whether it's 20 seconds or 30 seconds, you shouldn't be any, some of them are 45 seconds on the videos that I'm going to be doing. But if you can't work hard during that work period, you need to rest a little bit longer. Otherwise, you're not getting the full benefit out of it. Does that make sense? If you're watching this and that makes sense, please say, yes, that makes sense. I understand. I got it. And again, the other thing is no longer than 15 minutes, right? I don't want anybody doing more than 15 minutes of the intervals. Why? Because you can, I should say, if you wanted to do 20, fine, but no longer than that. I'm going to keep mine to 10 for the reason being is I can say, if I had to tell myself I'm going to do 20 minutes of intervals every day, it'd be very easy for me to sit on the couch and be like, I don't want to do 20 minutes. But 10 minutes goes like that for me. 15 minutes will go like that for me. And it's all about what you're putting into it. So again, if you want to do 20 minutes, that's great. I don't want any more than that. HIIT should not be 30 minutes long because you cannot maintain the high intensity part of it that is going to benefit the fat or give you that fat burning effect if you're doing it too long. Unless you're, let's say you're sprinting or working really hard for 30 seconds to 45 seconds and you're resting for 2 minutes, totally fine. But then you should be doing something with burpees so that way your heart rate is getting really high. Okay? So I hope this kind of helps to explain a little bit. Oh, I was going to explain. Yeah, I did. On the treadmill. And then you repeat that. Okay? You repeat it over and over again, and then you always want to stretch. Some of the videos that I might be posting or whatever, always do a warm-up, always do a stretch. Even if those videos don't have them, because, again, you need your body to be warmed up before you go. So if you're on the treadmill walking, great. If you're doing a video and they don't do a warm-up, do some warm-up, please. I don't want anybody getting hurt doing these. That's the main part. And then always stretch afterwards. If there's no stretching, you do your own stretching, but make sure you do some type of stretching. So I hope this helps to explain. This is what I'm looking for, okay? If you want to do something else, that's totally fine. But if you want to do it the way that HIIT is actually meant to be, this is how it should be done. Think high intensity interval training. You should be out of breath. You should not be able to talk. You should be huffing and puffing. You should be sweating if you sweat. And you should need to rest. If you don't need that rest, you're not working hard enough, right? So keep that in mind as you do this. Again, if you want to get the full benefit of a HIIT training or HIIT workout, you have to push yourself hard. And that's again why 10 minutes is enough. I could do 10 minutes super hard and work and probably burn as many calories as if I did a 30-minute steady state type of cardio, right? So if you have any questions on this, let me know. Just remember that the Google form is pinned at the top of the group. So after you do your HIIT interval, your HIIT, I would love to see you post it in the group because I think that's great for extra accountability, and it just kind of, motivates other people when they're seeing you doing it. They want to do it too. So, what better way to help all your other fellow women work harder, right? So fill out the form at the end of each day. If you forget one day, you can go back and enter it. You would enter one, put in the date, and then enter the other one if you forgot it. Make sure you put the dates in correctly. Because I'd love to see who can get all 21 days, right? If you have any questions about this, let me know. But I just wanted to clarify exactly what I'm looking for in this. Because if you want to get the results that I'm talking about, have that fat burning effect when you're perimenopausal, menopausal, to get rid of that menopausal, body fat, this is how it has to be done, okay? Work to your level so that you are out of breath, you are fatigued, you need the rest, and then repeat it over and over again for 10 to 15 minutes. And have fun with it. So find different things. We're going to be posting me and one of my other trainers are going to be posting some things throughout the 21 days just to give you some examples, but I want you guys to learn how to do this on your own too. So do your own research and and if you find some that are great, share it with the group so somebody else can try it too, okay? All right, any questions, pop them below. Hopefully this helps, and I can't wait to see all your hard work. Great job, girls.